go. Welcome in. We're good to go. Cool. Yeah, so hope you guys doing well. Probably be a short one tonight. We're just popping on to finish the last few levels of John Woo's Stranglehold. Yo, Clips, what's up, dude? What's happening? How's your day going? You playing anything tonight? Did you finish Brothers in Arms? I think I didn't quite see the end of your stream, but last time I watched, I think you were pretty close to the end. Um, I don't know if you finished it or not. Yeah, but last bit I saw, I think you were pretty close to it. But yeah, we're just gonna finish the last few levels of Stranglehold, so it might not be a very long, um, a very long stream tonight. We did. I mean, it's a pretty short game as it is. I think it's around like 6 hours or so, and we did play a pretty solid chunk of it a few days ago. Um, so yeah, we'll finish it up and then take that one off the list. That's why I was playing Blue. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're playing some Blue. Yeah. How did the rest of that go? Was it enjoyable? I saw you. Did you raid someone as well? Actually, that was playing Blue. There was someone else playing that. There was an actual other person in the world playing that game as well at the same time. Quite unbelievable, if you ask me. That there's two people simultaneously streaming Blue on Twitch. Yeah, Portable, what's up, dude? Yeah, no one on that was following. Yeah, I can't believe that. Someone else was playing Bluey. There you go. Goes to show. I love it. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah, doing not too bad. We're just gonna pop on and finish Stranglehold. We've only a couple of missions left to do, and then that's it. And then onto some other games, not tonight, but for next stream. Because yeah, so it's not a very long game, so I think we've only a couple of levels left to do, but I guess it kind of depends how frustrating maybe some of the bosses or some of the fights are, how long it'll take. Because I think we're still playing on the hard difficulty, whatever the last difficulty is anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. I'm just gonna boot it up now. Here, I'm just gonna swap over my uh, camera, and then we're gonna press play, playing the GOG version. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's been a fun game. Um, yeah, it came out in 2007, published by Midway, and it was developed by Midway Studio and Tiger Interactive, or yeah, Tiger Entertainment. There you go, Unreal Engine. With Havoc physics, everything has Havoc physics. So yeah, this is based on the 90s film Hard Boiled. It's supposed to be a sequel. Sequel to John Woo's Hong Kong film from the 90s with Detective Tequila. Unfortunately though, like it's not in Chinese. They speak in English with Chinese accents. But that's been good so far. It's super fun. Just ridiculous, over the top action. Slow mo bullet time, diving off things. Some really ridiculous abilities, like where you can spin around and just waste whole rooms full of guys with like Matrix style moves. Get the other one. I think we watched this cutscene the last time. These are the baddies anyway, the Russians. He was going to stream Halo tonight, but one of your buddies can't do it, so you're waiting for tomorrow. Oh, okay, you're going to play through the Master Chief collection on co-op or something? That'd be really cool. Yeah, oh, nice one. It's such a good game, isn't it? The Master Chief collection is really good, actually. Like, it's just a really excellent, complete bundle of such a good series of games. And like the revamped sort of multiplayer and stuff in it, it's really nice. You doing good? Had an alright day, gym in the morning, then helped the relatives with chores, got some meatballs and potatoes, played some Witcher Free, went for a walk. Some Resident Evil 1? Yeah, I saw you were streaming earlier, but I was in work. You're usually in work when you're streaming. Sometimes I'm able to catch you though when I get home, but then I'm usually busy with like sorting the kids out or something, unfortunately. And then sipping a Pepsi Max. Sounds like a good night, dude. Being assaulted by a lot of anxiety at various sources, and it's at its worst in the morning and early day, then starts getting a bit better when you get some caffeine in you. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the streaks, guys. Oh, is it bugged? That's alright. Yeah, sometimes that happens. So it's just to getting up and getting started, isn't it? But then once, like, say, oh, that's the game frozen. Once you're up and about, get that first shot of caffeine or whatever, you know, then seize the day or whatever, as they say, you know. But no, it sounds like a really productive day, dude. And thanks for hopping in and saying hello. It's always good to see you here. Hopefully you enjoy the last few hours of Stranglehold. What shitty ones by yourself? Shitty Halo games. Yeah, trying to get the most of every day possible. That's it. That's it. Might as well. No other. You know, might as well. Make the most of it, that's all you can do. Because it always gets better. Oh, 4, 5 and Infinite, yeah. After Reach, Halo died with Reach, just as Noble Team did. Halo died with Noble Team on Reach. That was the last good Halo game, man. Forget the rest. Yo, Bob Ross, dude. How's it going, man? You the man. What's up? How many coffees have you had, Bob Ross? Yeah, schedules are hard, and right now you're in a position where you can usually tune in to a lot of people's streams. Sometimes you can. It is what it is. It is exactly, is it? It is what it is. Yeah. I know, and there's so many people. So many people I like watching as well. It's just hard to like you say, scheduling to do real life shit, but then also doing your own thing, and then hopping in and like trying to support other people as well. It's just trying to get a balance in between it all is difficult, isn't it? But like yeah, exactly. It is what it is, you know. You can only do so much and whatnot. But 5 or 6 coffees, damn, dude. Let's continue on hard mode. Let's just refresh ourselves with the cutscene here.
You got balls. I'll give you that. So before my guys blow your brains out, I'll humor you. What do you want?
I want my daughter.
A real situation.
Tico's a popular girl, huh? Look, cop. The girl's my leverage against Wong. She's a wild card. He doesn't know what she knows or what she'll do. As long as I've got her, the old man needs to play ball with the Golden Cane.
Which means what?
We give him Tico, and he gives us a slice of Hong Kong.
You are even dumber than I thought. You think he'll just hand you the car keys in return for Tico?
He's a man of honor. He says he believes in the old ways.
He put a bullet in his daughter. How honorable is that? Let me guess. He set the time and place for the drop, and wants you to deliver Tico personally. I'm talking to a dead man. I saved this for you.
You got a plan?
You give me Tico, I'll help you chop off Dragon Claw's head.
No. Chop the head off first. Take out Wong. And Tico's yours.
Change the drop spot away from his backyard. Find a more populated area. That'll keep Tico safer.
Okay, I got it. My old neighborhood. Gaulo and Singtai. I know every corner of that hole. I'll call you with the exact location.
I'll take it from there.
Yo. Welcome in, Croc. Oh.
This is Lee. Golden Cane and Dragonclaw are making a drop. A kidnapping.
I don't have a...
I know all about it.
Just tell me where. I'll get.
Don't. I'll handle it my way.
Crossing too
Thanks for
many
the gift
lines.
sub for Portable.
No
That's very
way to get
kind,
your
thank
badge
you.
back.
I don't give a damn about my badge. I want my daughter.
I want my daughter. Oh, thanks for the gift sub for Portable. I mustn't have I mustn't have an alert set up on Mixup for the gift subs. I need to look into that actually. But no, thank you, very kind. How you doing, dude? How's your evening? Yeah, this is Chow Yun-fat. Yeah, Detective Tequila. Yeah. Oh, this is the man himself. Yeah. I actually think I might watch some movies this weekend. This game's kind of inspired me, sort of got me in the mood to go out and watch some. Yeah, how you doing, dude? Yeah, the dude sounds way too American. That's the thing that annoys me. I wish they had the option of Chinese voice with English subtitles, because the English voice just doesn't like suit the game really that well. Very good. Chilling tonight. Start your streaming week tomorrow. Oh yeah. Lots of Oblivion, or are you gonna do some more Final Fantasy? Who needs stairs? Nice sort of rain effects, not too bad. The rain sounds are okay as well. All of the heroic bloodshed movies are the best. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some John Woo over the weekend, I think. Yeah, I love when you can get authentic language to where the game is taking place. Exactly, it just adds that little extra layer of immersion, so it does, doesn't it? Especially when it's based off, like, the actual films, you know? Like, you would have thought perhaps they would have had the option, which is kind of odd, because they would have definitely had access to... I would have thought they had access to Chinese actors, because, I mean, the man himself, Mr. Wu, was involved with the making of the game. But maybe they thought people wouldn't like it or something, I don't know. I haven't played this for a couple of days and I'm already like lost my way with it a bit already. Like, what's the button? What buttons? Oh, I'm dead already. I'm gonna start with Final Fantasy because you didn't stream it last week, but you want to finish up Hack first. But you say, yeah, you've been on Hack for a while, haven't you? Probably not gonna catch Halo around 11. I'm not gonna stream loads this week, so but I'll definitely pop in for some Halo, man. I'm going to stream that. I was going to finish this today. I don't expect this to be terribly long, because we only have a couple of levels to do. And then I think me and Croc are going to play Ripper again on Wednesday. But aside from that, I don't really have anything else planned this week. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2, you went for English voices. You think the dub for the main actors is really good? I think, yeah, I think the voices for Kingdom Come, even though it's not set in England, I think the voices are actually like really, like they kind of they feel authentic. You know, it does kind of fit the feel of the game. I think the other good ones are like the Metro games and the Stalker games. I think are really good if you play them in their Russian or Ukrainian languages. Um, but I played a little bit of the first Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I never played the second. But I've watched like quite a few streams of it. So I've, and I couldn't get into it myself. But this one of those games like I enjoyed watching other people play it. I think more than playing it myself. But yeah. You beat Hack, but there's still bonus content. Okay. Stalker English dub is bad. It is bad, isn't it? The English dubs for those games are always kind of bad, though, aren't they? Like when they're trying to put on like the really cheesy like Eastern European or Russian accents with like English language. It just like sounds so cheesy. But the thing is as well, though, like I've heard people say, Jesus, he's spongy. I've heard people say like, I think that the Metro game sounds like really authentic in the Russian language, but then I've heard people that are actually native speakers or whatever, and they say like, oh, the voice acting is actually like really bad in that language. But then because you're not very like I'm not familiar with hearing it spoken like in everyday life, so to me it sounds okay, but to like native speakers are like it's actually kind of bad. So you know, make of that what you will. So it's a little bit hard to read chat sometimes with this game because it's so rizzy. Get over there. Oh, I punched my head. The German dub was good because it was Russian German with thick Russian accents and it worked well. Kingdom Come 2 felt a lot of the voice acting gets chunkified. Like it feels like a lot of the non-main NPCs have been made to sound, yeah, goofy, yeah, make them more endearing, but it feels like too many characters are trying to be a joke. But when the voice acting is serious, it's very good. Yeah, I guess maybe that's when you've got so many NPCs, perhaps, yeah. Maybe they don't put as much thought into some of the secondary people as much. I just fix my pillow. Yeah, a lot of us native speakers said the Russian voices for Stalker are still shit, but yeah, you can't judge the shit in it. Exactly that. Oh, exactly, that's it. Like you don't hear it spoken every day, so who are we to judge what it is? But yeah, it sounds good. If you don't know what they're saying, like it sounds pretty good. Or it sounds more authentic anyway. Like, but then you know, can you get away with the excuse that like they're just a bunch of dudes like out in the fucking ass end of nowhere. Like you can you know, they're just regular dudes. They're not supposed to be like they're not they're not actors putting on a show. Can you put that spin on it? They're just out there trying to survive, not perform. This is kind of tricky because there's guys like at all levels almost here. Except the main character of Call of Pripyat sounds completely emotionless and monotone in their Russian voices too. You kind of want to try Witcher 2 in Russian. You think the Russian dub is pretty solid? Yeah, that would be good. I wonder, have you ever played it in Polish, the Witcher games? I wonder what the Polish voice acting is like for that. The thing is, though, I think Doug Cockle did such an incredible job with Geralt, though. Like, he is like the of voicing and acting him in the games. Like, he is the, you know, when you kind of get that like definitive version of a character or something, like, you know, like I think Geralt, and I just see his version of Geralt. You know, it's kind of hard to imagine anyone else taking it. That's why when like the TV show came out and stuff, like even though Henry Cavill was like quite good in the first season, like it still, final checkpoint, still didn't like have, I don't know, still didn't have the same draw for me as Doug's performance. And maybe it's because like he spends so much more time now with like a video game Geralt than like TV Geralt, I guess, as well. So that maybe has a bit of an, you know, as a factor, I guess, to consider as well. Like, you know, 10 hours of TV as opposed to like, I don't know, 150 hours in the video game. You know, spend a lot more time with that particular version of the character. So maybe it's like a little bit biased. I don't know, but yeah, I've never actually heard the game in Polish, so that might actually be kind of interesting. You always like to play an OG voice, but sometimes it's not possible. It just needs to make sense for the game. Yeah, exactly. Character, yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, that's right. The Polish voice actors mostly suck, though. The voice actor industry isn't that big, you think? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. You think like a studio like CD Project though might be able to like get some, but then that's the thing. If the talent's not there, it's not there, is it? But and yeah, exactly. David Hayter as well. Exactly. He is the definitive Snake. It's like, yeah, you just get that version that you just think impossible to beat. Like, as well, I'm not like Witcher works in English because it's a fantasy game where English works. Stuff like Stalker is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ukrainian DNA. If I remember correctly, in the Ukrainian Russian version, the NPCs, especially bandits, talk in this Eastern Bloc prison slang that is lost in translation, so the English version gets the Simpsons mobsters. English, Japanese, Russian, Chinese, German are the best actors because everyone gets translated. Yeah. Yeah, I always dislike in like World War, in like war games, and like the Germans all speak in English with like silly German accents. It's like, just let them speak German. That was the thing because they were in when we were. I remember when we were playing Brothers in Arms. You were translating some of the German because they actually speak German in it. You were translating some of the the German that the soldiers were saying. What we got here? This looks like a dangerous. Netherlands, for example, mostly watching English and Dutch though. But, lots of origami here, so it's going to be a big fight. Oh, we died. I was just about to pull off my special move, but he loved bad English German. He's trying for it. It is pretty funny. It's pretty comical. But, oh, where'd all our origami go? I'm just gonna have to barrage. Oh shit. Ah, there's loads of guys. I didn't realize there was a whole building full of guys. I was gonna say as well, like, when that definitive version of things, like, I'm not like a massive Harry Potter fan, but you know they're doing like the new TV show, like a TV series of Harry Potter, and it's like, you know, when you feel like they probably already done like the movies so well, you know, and like already cast it so well, like the first time, like does it really need like another rendition? I don't know. But then I think, I suppose, like people are, you know, I guess people are always doing like maybe not remakes of films and stuff so much, but there's always like people doing different reimaginings of like theater productions and stuff, I guess, aren't they? But and different casts and whatnot doing those shows. But I don't know. I feel like maybe with like the film and whatever, it's maybe a little bit different. I don't know. But I just feel like they did it so well already. How do I switch my weapon? Like, yeah, I don't know. It feels a bit unnecessary. Is it going to? Can they live up to the? How good the films were? You know, I don't know. Sorry, this is really difficult. I'm trying not to get killed here. I keep forgetting I got grenades, you know? Always forgetting about them in this. Castle Wolfenstein has some good Jurish. Oh, I hear shooting. So, this is a pretty crazy fight. I'll read through the chat. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is a masterpiece, but yeah, insane, yeah. Love how serious it is, but dumb it is all the time. There's the latex clones. Yeah, I think it's on my list to replay. I haven't played it like for super long, but I did download I did get a copy of the 2009 one that came out on like the 360 and stuff, that era, that I want to play because I haven't played that for like super long either. It's pretty wacky too. But I do want to play the like Return to Castle Wolfenstein at some point as well. I haven't played it since like forever. Oh, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead. Ah, balls, really? Back here? Don't want to do that. Likewise, man, if you go to stream it, I'm definitely there for it. I remember it being such a great game. Played it a lot back in the day. It's one of the games I played a lot with my dad back in the day. Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, all that kind of shit, Half-Life, all that kind of shit me and my dad played back when I was a kid. Ah, really? This is balls. Right. So make it. Yes. Alright, don't forget the grenades. Ah, what the fuck was that? The game wasn't legal, yeah. It was banned, wasn't it? Man, these guys are spongy as. Right, how did I do that last time? I can't knock that over, can I? Man, these walls are made of plastic or paper. Like, wow. Yeah, it was legal in Austria though. The Austria we got born there, but we had the problems. Yeah. Oh shit, we're out of guns. We're out of guns. I know, you got the rap for it. It wasn't even German and you get you get the blame for it. What an inconsiderate man. Right, we might need to do a, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna do a spin. Reasonably effective. Spin move is like real clutch sometimes. Yeah, that's good. Oh. I know a couple of Austrians, they're pretty chill, but it's funny to meme, I guess. Checkpoint, finally. I'm wondering what I should play after Stranglehold. Nah, I don't. All jokes. No, I don't know what to play after this. Like I said, we're gonna play some more Ripper on Wednesday. I don't know, depending on what we're doing for the week, maybe. Well, I know you're streaming like the other stuff all week, but I'm free like all week. So if you want to do an extra one after Wednesday, I'm free. Otherwise, like no pressure. But yeah, after this, I'm not sure. I want to move on to an RPG again soon. But I really enjoy going back to these shooter games. So maybe we'll play something else like maybe like I don't know, Doom 3 or something like that. Maybe. Still undecided. What? Wow, this looks pretty crazy.
Where the hell are you? Center courtyard. Make it fast.
Wolfenstein.
Be careful.
Yeah, 100%.
Claw thugs are out in full force.
I noticed.
You've got 10 minutes to get here and take out Wong, or this thing gets ugly.
We can play it 2 times this week. You won't care if everyone is on hold too. Ah, hey, give me a minute. Yeah, that was hilarious. How wow, literally that just killed me. I literally just the cutscene stopped, and then it just killed me. Yeah, that puzzle, that it's crazy how we were on that for like 40 minutes, and then as soon as we said I will come back to it, like there's a guide on how to solve those 25 grids in like 4 minutes or whatever it was on it. Like there's us for 40 minutes and it can be solved in a tenth of the time. Like fucking hell, I think we nearly did get it at one point, but it's like that one mistake, and then it's almost like you have to reset the thing to kind of go back, because it's kind of too hard to like retrace your steps almost or something like that, you know. But yeah, I'm up for doing more of it. I'm really enjoying it actually. I think we made pretty good progress actually the last night up until that puzzle. Fuck. The game's goddamn intense. This is pretty tough fight. Yo, hype, what's up, dude? How's your night going? I saw you were playing a little bit of Resident Evil earlier. I can't wait till somebody flames on YouTube for that.
Be careful. Dragon claw thugs are out.
I know, like,
I noticed.
You've got 10 minutes to get here and take out Wong, or this thing gets ugly.
4 minutes to solve it. Actually, Detective Magnotta that jumped in on the stream last night. Actually, he was playing Resident Evil Requiem the other night. I popped in his stream, to say hello, and yeah, he was chatting about that puzzle. But he says the game actually comes with, I don't think we'll do it, but the game actually comes with cheat codes to like skip those kind of puzzles. So they do, which is interesting. But yeah, he found it was like, he thought it was pretty funny that we found a guide that finished it in like 4 minutes, and there's us for like 40 minutes. But yeah, we could play it a couple of times this week. I think we made really good progress as long as we don't get stuck by some silly like that again. I think we could do it in probably like 2 more streams. Yeah, just replaying a little bit. You already want to do a second playthrough. Nice. Are you gonna do anything different in the second playthrough, like a harder difficulty, or maybe like play it in the different POVs, like do Leon as first person or something? It might be kind of weird though. Yeah. We 140 IQ beside that dumbass puzzle. We got through them quite quickly. I think we had just been playing for quite a while though, and like we had already taxed our brains, I guess, on the more logical kind of puzzles, and then when it came to just shifting a bunch of pixelated blocks around, it was kind of like it's time to quit. I think come back at it fresh. Um, but that's been good. The story's kind of picking up, and the puzzles aside, like it's not a bad puzzle. I think it was just that it came at a bad point. I think maybe because it was quite late and stuff, and we'd already done a ton of puzzles, and yeah, I think it just came at a bad time for us. But I think like going in fresh and stuff, like we'll probably get it in no time next time. Um, you want to hop back on the RPG train? Yeah, I do. Like, I kind of want to have like an RPG ongoing, um, and then just play other things like this in between. Um, let's say Morrowind is definitely up there to start. Um, but I also really want to play the old Divinity games from like 2002, like Divine Divinity and Beyond Divinity, as well. Because obviously Larian announced their new Divinity game, which the trailer was fucking insane for that. I loved that. Um, and it was just called Divinity, so it kind of gave the impression that it was going back to their like original like kind of Divinity games, like kind of stepping away from original sin and that kind of style, and kind of going back to their OG sort of roots. So I kind of like got a bit of a notion to play through those. But then yeah, I love Elder Scrolls, so it'd be nice to hop on Morrowind. So I'll probably have something like that, like ongoing while we play other short shitty shooters and, and stuff in between. Um, but yeah, it's nice to kind of play this game because I know we were playing Skyrim for like so long. But yeah, I would like to get back on the RPG train at some point. Um, and Twitch buddy was playing through Ripper, and it's really bizarre. It is a bit bizarre, but yeah, you're right. The puzzles are genuinely quite good actually. They they do make you think a little bit. And I think they're quite fair as well. They're not. I get like some of them they can be quite difficult, but I think they're fair, and it does give you like all the information you need to solve it. I don't think we've come across anything that's been like utterly stupid, like the sending the rat from Phantasmagoria 2 under your sofa to get the what was it, the your keys or some shit, and then you have to coax them back out from under the sofa with a chocolate bar. Like there's nothing ridiculous like that. Mm. But it's good. Yeah, the acting's actually quite good. Like some of it's like kind of like kind of cheesy in that, but like I don't know, it just I don't know, it just feels right. So it does. Um, yeah, Phantasma One was kind of trashy, but um, it was fun. It was a weird game though. It was enjoyable for sure, but like I feel like you got like little drips and drabs of the story throughout it, but it wasn't really until like the end they kind of revealed. I mean, it was fairly easy to guess what was happening, but like the actual gameplay and puzzles were quite light in that, and then the story doesn't really reveal itself until very near the end. So like a lot of the time you're just going through the early chapters, picking stuff up for like later on in the game, um, which is kind of weird. Um, because you have to pick the stuff up early in the game, I think, to get like the to be able to do the ending, don't you? Um, Though I think if you do miss some things, there's another way to get some of the items you need. I think, but um, yeah, some games are just like cozy home that you like playing over and over. Yeah, that was Skyrim for a while. Skyrim was really cozy. Divinity you really want to see also. Yeah, the old ones are pretty. They're kind of like the yeah, they're kind of isomet, like kind of maybe like Baldur's, like the original kind of Baldur's Gate, but like a little bit more modern. Came out in like the early 2000s. They're like isometric stuff again, but you I don't know, they kind of maybe look and feel a little bit more like the OG sort of Baldur's Gates, maybe. Really good. Let's shoot some guys. Or you Dark Souls, Stalker, and Witcher got there, yeah. Dark Souls is so good. I think Dark Souls 1 is actually like such a cozy game. But I think Dark Souls 2 as well is quite cozy. I really like Dark Souls 2. I think the hub for Dark Souls 2 is really really relaxing. That little town, Majula. Should we do a spin? I'm really bad at reading the chat tonight because this game's just like really crazy. This is like the most chaotic shooter I'm playing for a little bit. Like, there's not much of a let up. These guys have like crazy accuracy too. Like, they always know where you are as well. Like, even if you move from cover, they always know where to shoot. It's a little bit crazy. Checkpoint. Nipple wham set. We got RPGs. Missed him. I get you, but the soundscape and artistry in Dark Souls 1 is super comforting, like the pleasant tones of the music and the crowd. Exactly, it is. It's like, it's just that real, like, I don't know what the adjective for it is, but it is. It's just very comforting. It's just very, I don't know. It's just very soothing. Like, for such a, it's like a really dark kind of game, but yeah, the world and the music is just like oddly soothing for, you know, like the like you say, the graphics, the artistry, the music, and that's really soothing for such a dark kind of world. Which I guess, like, you know, you go to Firelink and it just gives you like that little bit of hope, I guess, in such a horrible place. But Demon Souls is higher in atmosphere, but Dark Souls 1 game progression. Yeah, I haven't played Demon Souls since like PS3. I think it was like the first game I got on my PS3. I haven't really played it since. I do remember like in the Nexus though, and how you use that to like navigate around the different zones and stuff. Half-Life is a cozy one for you. Yeah, need to play those again. You never played the Souls games? I think you'd enjoy them. Take a wee bit. Ooh. Ooh. Only 2 rockets. They do take a wee bit of time to get used to, but honestly, once you get into them, they're really excellent.
Looks like Tico's daddy ain't gonna make it.
You disappoint me, Youngie. Changing the location on such short notice. I wonder if you trust me.
Like a father, Wong.
Then take a father's advice. You understand how business will work after this transaction? The Dragon Claw have been a part of Hong Kong's history for centuries, Mr. Young. I trust you'll follow the ancient code of conduct, that you'll run an honorable business that we can both be proud of.
Can we cut the crap and get this done? My suit is getting wet.
I need to see the girl first.
So you can blow her brains out in an ancient and honorable manner?
Honor sometimes requires that bad blood be drained.
You think Tico's father would agree?
Fortunately, he's no longer a concern.
You say that like you believe it.
Tequila. Look at this chunker here.
But you're dead.
You couldn't hold him off for just 1 minute.
And all you had to do was show up on time. It was a simple plan.
Your plan has failed, gentlemen, and I have the prize.
This is. That big dude can probably absorb those 9mm bullets like they're nothing. How can he miss that target? Man's huge. Oh, there we go. We got an E+, so I think we died a shit ton. But 48 enemies defeated, 14 combo, 120 points, 8 cranes, caused $14 million of damage in the slums, and overall ranking an E. I got an advert starting in a couple of minutes, so we'll just let that run before we start the next mission. And I think this is the last mission actually. So yeah, it was quite tricky one that actually. I'm talking about Unreal. Yeah, are you going back to play some of those Unreal games? Been a while since you played them, wasn't it? But, the funny thing, yeah, about the Dark Souls there, you're saying like Dark Souls 1 might be your favorite. Like, it's such a like really contested franchise for like which game in the series is like the best, and like, you know, there's a lot of mixed opinions on which ones are people's favorites, which is really fun actually, because I think they all definitely have their merits, and they all have a slightly different feel and vibe to them. But it's a real toss up between 1 and 2 for me. But I think I think 2 just slightly tips it. I think like the interconnectivity of the world in 1 is better, but I think just with I think the actual environments themselves in 2 are a little bit better, and the gameplay's a bit a bit better in my opinion. And I love the PvP in 2. I think 2 has some of the most fun PvP, and I did a lot of PvP on it back in the day. So, but they're all really good. Can really see how Max Payne got inspired by heroic bloodshed movies. Yeah, this is basically feels a bit like it is. It's just Chinese Max Payne, or Max Payne is American. Yeah, like American version of the Hong Kong stuff. You needed a break. You wanted to play different mods, and going back to Unreal Tournament 99 too. Ooh, nice. And you only played Bloodborne. Oh, dude, Bloodborne's so good. Like I hope we get a PC port of that at some point. Like that is the one game that everyone's dying out for. Like just crying out for. Just like please do a PC release. I think everybody at From Software could just retire if they released it on PC, because I think it'll be their best selling game ever. I think everybody wants it, man. It's so good too. We'll just let the advert play out here, and then we'll start the final mission. You remember having a heated debates about which Soul games is the best, but honestly, it so much depends on what you am at each time in the mood, what you're in the mood for. Yeah, been taking a big break from Souls games in general, but I played a bit of Sekiro on your PS4, and the combat in that always felt good to return to. That's it. It depends on the mood you're in for as well. They all just have their slightly different feel, but I think, yeah, taking like Demon Souls to the side, like maybe if you put it separate, but like for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, I think obviously the gameplay gets more fluid and a little bit more intuitive, and a bit more user friendly and stuff, and a little bit faster as well. Actually, as the series go on, like the first one definitely feels quite clunky, but it almost feels more like you're playing, I don't know, kind of like a bit more tactically, like playing like a puzzle game or something. Almost, you're like quite methodical in what you're doing. I feel sometimes what the way it's a bit more slower pace compared to like Dark Souls 3, where you can kind of just hack and slash a little bit more in that, I think. And then yeah, I guess just the general environments is just such a personal taste, isn't it? I think you can't deny that the first one has some really great interconnectivity, just with all the shortcuts and how the whole world kind of like links up together. Like I think that's definitely, like the first one definitely does that the best out of the whole series. Whereas like 2 and 3, maybe 2 especially, like felt more like separate. Like it had really awesome environments, like like the Iron Forge or whatever, and the Giant's Forest. Like they were all like those zones in themselves were like really well connected and really well put together, but they were all like separate from each other, so I can kind of feel like why people maybe got a little bit annoyed about it that way after playing the first game. It's like, why can't I go from the volcano to the forest giant with this like secret shortcut? It's like everyone just feels really separate. But at the same time, like all roads kind of come back to Majula, don't they, as well? Which helps it feel a little bit closer together. And again, I really like the vibe of that town. I like the sound of the waves and the sunset, and that. But again, that's just like a personal. It's all just personal taste, isn't it? Um, but, honestly, 3 is the one I played the least, probably. Um, did it add extra players into the multiplayer? I think, didn't it? Or was that the second game? I feel like the third game had more. Did it add more players you could PvP with? I remember it being a little bit more chaotic for multiplayer. But it has some really great combat as well. But it's just so different from the other games. But yeah, I played 2 last year there actually. I never did the DLC for it, which I might go back and do. But yeah. It's so Japanese though, everyone wants it. Let's not release it, but it's a bullshit. I know they're running a business. Exactly, if they just want infinite money, dude, just release From Software. Man, it's like these like bikini armors and whatnot you get in like MMOs and stuff. Just release it. You just make like infinite money. Like the Gunner's gonna buy it. You know? Like it's just free money. Give us Bloodborne. Dark Souls 3 was great for multiplayer and it had good bosses. It did have really good bosses. Stylistically, Bloodborne just felt like its own thing. I know. We can pray for Bloodborne 2026. Right, the advert is over, so we're going to start the final mission here. Thanks for sticking around. Holy shit. Awesome. Let's go into the big boss's mansion. Alright, in the ghoulies. Ghoulies. Do you remember that game on Xbox, Grabbed by the Ghoulies? I'm gonna play that. It's like a little haunted house game. It's awesome. Let's go. Oh, he's on the roof. Sekiro, you like the ebb and the flow of the parrying and the counter-attacking. Yeah. It had really satisfying combat. That's the thing though, I like how it like kind of feels so much like a Souls game, but at the same time it distinguishes itself enough from the I can't say like rest of the franchise, but you know what I mean. The rest of the genre, I guess maybe. Ooh, in the pond. A lot of guys here. He's got a lot of bodyguards. The gore in the game could be a bit better. It could. It's not. There's not a lot of gore really. It's just like a little. It's just like a little paint spot when you hit people, especially when you do that like precision mode and stuff. Like it looks cool, but like they like there's like no bullet holes in people. I think that's what the like problem is. Like there's just like a little paint spot where you shoot them. You know, like in the Hitman games and stuff, you can like even the ones that like Blood Money and stuff. You know, you got like actual there's almost like actual like bullet wounds and holes in people, but yeah, this is just like a little paint splatter. You can't give them either. Can't turn them into chicken nuggets, which is disappointing. Yeah, look, we'll shoot this guy in the face, look, and it's just like a... Yeah, we don't even see anything. They're giving us loads of ammo here, so maybe we can blow some shit up. Trying to get close to a guy without actually like getting killed here, so we can inspect the inspect the bullet wounds. Man, this is crazy. I'm not even in his house yet. Wow, that went like right through him. There are a lot of enemies in this game, and they always knew where you are. It's a crazy thing as well. Yeah, like it's just kind of like red splatters on them. The fuck, he's got nunchucks or shurikens or whatever the hell. Oh my god. These guys brought a knife to a gunfight. I need to go back for health or something here. This is crazy. Oh my god. Paintball, exactly, it's like paintball shots. That's exactly a great way to describe it. That's exactly it. We're playing a big game of paintball. Don't get me wrong, like the actual combat's really fun, like the running around and diving and slow-mo and stuff, but yeah, I do enjoy a bit of fun gore. I keep forgetting about grenades as well, though. But like, they're almost as useless as the Cane Lynch grenades. They feel like a bit of an afterthought. There's not a lot of cover to approach, like, these guys seem to come from like all angles here, so I've been kind of slow at pushing the steps. I think we did it. Yeah, checkpoint. Oh my god, they've got a helicopter. Never played them, you would. A Jeweler's King's Field retrospective on YouTube. Oh my god, we got a helicopter. Why'd I get rid of my RPG? Helicopter boss fight. Is he gonna shoot rockets? What's he doing? He's charging up. Why are they... In Time Shift we had a helicopter boss fight as well, like... What's with the helicopter fights? Look at this, one hand in a light machine gun. This dude is a machine. I think this is what he signed up for when he joined the police academy. Nice. There we go, that sure has a helicopter fight. I know. King Lynch as well had helicopters. 1 and 2 had helicopter. No, 1 had an aircraft you had to blow up, and the second one had a helicopter fight. No, the first one had. Did the first one have a helicopter fight as well? I think it might have. I played a lot of old crusty games, but you have to admit King's Field is a bit too much for me in terms of crust. I'm gonna check it out. Pick some of it out. Crusty games. I like that adjective. First, COD has helicopter fights, yeah. These grenades are actually okay. You know, I was dissing them earlier, but we're doing alright. I assumed... Nah, yeah, there's always helicopters. I think King Lynch 1 had... You were in a helicopter, but the second one had a helicopter fight. But for sure, there's always, like, turret sections and helicopters. So I'm a fan of, like... Actually, there was a section in the second mission in this where we got to go in a machine gun of a helicopter. So we did. I'm a fan of turret sections, so, like, I don't know, it's just fun. I just think it's fun just mowing down waves of bad guys. Like, it's really satisfying.
Now this is truly operatic. There you stand, wanting my death, only our flesh and blood keeping your finger from the trigger, and my heart beating a little longer.
Let her go, old man.
I wish I could, but can I? This is tragic. Families destroyed, clans and empires shaken to rubble.
Got no one to blame but yourself.
Perhaps. We can end it right here, you know. Right now.
Oh, I will.
Not like that. Like civilized beings. Like family. There's been too much blood already. I don't want yours or hers. You take her away. You and Tico leave Hong Kong forever, and all will be forgotten. And forgiven. I'll put this house in order. Sweep the blood from the streets and mend the fences. I've bought my peace before. I'll do it again. But I need you gone. Forever.
Are you actually seriously asking me to make a deal with you?
Look at the state of their
Take off his
hands.
life. I'd say you have no real choice.
The character textures are so bad in this.
Let her go. You have my word.
And you have mine. For what it's worth.
Don't! It's a trap!
Get down!
shit. Hong Kong is dangerous. Man, the hand textures are really creeping me out, like the hand models and textures. Oh, how do we... I love these standoffs, but dodging these bullets is just like insane behavior. Oh! Fucking hell, how close can these guys get? This is ridiculous. Man, that was crazy. That was wild behavior. It's like every time you killed one, like another.
Get more men in here.
Another popped up. Excuse me. I need to find another machine gun here. Oh, we can hit the boss man. Oh, they're both available to attack. Holy shit. Man, you need to be good at hopping Hong Kong. Honestly, he's like the super soldier. Man, this section's wild.
Go outside and find some more men.
Dude's got a 50 cal. And he's fucking... He's just resting on his forearm. What a madman. What am I supposed to do here? Got a, oh look, golden pistols still do the job. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. The golden pistols are, pistols are really powerful. They kind of melt the bosses. I've never seen so many guys here. Fucking Tequila here should be a character in like Warframe or some shit like that. So he should. He is just a normal cop. Wrong in the pack. Nah, he's behaving like he should be a Warframe. What's going on?
Look what he's doing to my house, you fools! I've got you now.
You got me now? Me though.
Taking out your frustrations on my own. I shoot intruders here.
Right. Shotgun doesn't seem like it's great. Shotgun's not a great option.
I could trim your whip.
Oh wait, there were more golden pistols there, weren't there? Oh no, we picked them all up. Okay, he's run away to get more dudes. He's just a normal Hong Kong cop.
You'll all regret it.
You know what we haven't finished yet? Bioshock Infinite. Maybe we'll pop on and finish that someday soon. It's been a while. I forgot about that. I love that spin move. It's so good. Yeah, that's one we could finish off Bioshock. I don't like leaving stuff like unfinished either. So fucking hell, man! Oh shit! Kudos to the guy that just bum rushed me with a knife in the middle of all this, like.
Kill him,
Here comes King Kong. Dual wielding shotguns. Sorry, no, is he dual wielding pump shotguns?
It's all over, pig! You're already dead.
Don't.
Crush you! Come under you and your kid!
Don't tell me he's
I'm
dual
gonna
wielding
spit
pump
on your
shotguns.
corpse!
Right, where are you? Holy shit.
I want you dead, Kong!
Right, we need to get a.
Dead by now!
We need to get a gun. I know, okay, we've got an assault rifle.
You have to catch me first.
Okay, he's not as strong as I thought. Just wanna.
I break you in half.
Don't wanna get. I just don't wanna. I don't wanna get too cocky. Keep rushing me with these knife men now.
Daughter.
You killed the pang!
You killed the pawn. Like they kill him.
You know I could take you out from here. I should have killed you 18
Shit. Ah! Where's the checkpoint? Oh, that's okay. We can live with that. He's not so tough, this guy. Should be able to waste him here with this barrage. Melted in there. I'm not sure if my own grenade damaged me or if I got hit by enemy fire when I died there. It's hard to tell what it was.
Now I break you in half. I'm gonna spit on your corpse.
Oh yeah.
Waited a long time.
This guy isn't actually that hard. It's just all these little goons running around here that are getting in the way. And I kind of just
Before I kill you,
running out of ammo.
watch me ice your daughter. I want you dead,
Oh
Kong.
look, more golden guns.
I will crush you.
Get away.
You made Mr. Wong very unhappy, cop.
Tapang!
Right, we need a med kit. Yeah. And then...
You won't solve anything by killing me. It runs too deep.
My hate for you runs deeper.
I wish my daughter had never met you.
I guess we just need to save up enough. I wonder if we should barge him. Should we barge him? Yeah, let's try barge. You're like kind of invulnerable when you're in this state, so... Well, to most attacks. It's not really doing very much. I think most of the shots actually missed him. I don't know what the best way to do this is. That's quite effective, I guess. The precision shot. Fucking run.
Now you're
Jesus. Feeling that it seems like the some of the med packs and stuff respawn.
I could trim your whiskers with a sniper rifle.
I just keep building up. Just keep trying to build up the aim thing or something. Oh, did it? Yeah, if they didn't respawn, I think that would be crazy.
Tico. It's okay. It's over now.
I've heard a lot about you.
Good or bad?
She never stopped loving you. So, good things. All good things.
Oh, a bit late to the party.
Oh, my God. The paperwork is going to take a year. Here. I'm tired of carrying this thing around for you.
There we go. 137 enemies killed. 32 combo with 302 points. Only $5 million. D ranking. No, paperwork, yeah. Wait, 12 years of paperwork after all of that. Excellent. End of game stats. We killed more than 300 enemies. Was that maybe just for those 2 levels? I'm not sure, was it? $53 million overall. D plus rating. Not very good. Exit to main menu. That feels like it feels quite low. I thought, because there were some levels we killed a few hundred guys, I thought, but what a body count for a cop though, like several hundred bad guys. Like, do you remember at 11 p.m. when you destroyed the helicopter with two pistols? It's too low. It is. I think it didn't count from the first session. Oh, there. Do we think this is copyrighted music? I don't know. It's a bit loud. But yeah, there we go, guys. That's John Woo's. John Woo presents Stranglehold on the Xbox 360 in 2007. A really fun game, actually. Quite short, which is good. Like, it doesn't overstay its welcome. I think any longer, and it would have really just dragged on a bit and got a bit tedious. I think about 5 or 6 hours. I think is kind of just like the sweet spot. For this game, and there's just enough like variety in locations and stuff to fight in, and honestly the arenas and that are pretty good. Like we maybe didn't utilize stuff as well as we should, but there's so many cool little bits of destruction in the environment that you can use to kill people, and you know, all the ramps and stuff you can run up and that. It's quite quite good, yeah, and just a decent little variety of locations to visit just to kind of keep it fresh. But yeah, it doesn't overstay its welcome. Kind of tricky in parts, I guess, especially when the enemies just always know where you are, even when you're moving from cover to cover. Now they're always tracking you. They always know where you are. So and that's kind of like, I guess that's kind of like the point of the game, is like you're like, the gameplay is that you're always on the move. Like, you're not really supposed to stay stationary. You're always like running around, jumping all over the place. So it kind of makes sense that you're always like under fire. Copyright music seems fine. Didn't have any problems with the fear. Okay. GG's, yeah, thanks for GG's. Yeah, that was good. Cheesy and ridiculous and over the top as you would expect, but it's just a bit of fun. There was some multiplayer in the game back in the day, but we were talking about it last time, but I can't remember how like the slow-mo bullet time works in the multiplayer. I never went and checked any videos after the last stream, but yeah, there was some multiplayer back in the day on it, some like PvP stuff, and there's a bunch of little collectibles and things you can unlock in the store for the style points you get throughout the campaign or whatever. You can spend them to like unlock PvP characters for multiplayer and some like behind the scenes stuff in that. And there's a really great video we unlocked last time, but we'll play it again just before we close off tonight. It needs to be seen again, so it does. But yeah, thanks for joining us for Stranglehold. There wasn't really that much left tonight. We did play a huge chunk of the game the last day, but I think I had work in the morning, so I didn't want to push it. I probably could have finished it like in the one sitting if I didn't have to go to work in the morning, but I didn't want to push it. But, yeah, so Wednesday we're going to play, hopefully start around the same time, 9 o'clock UK time. Our continuation of Ripper, which should be fun. Hopefully we smash this slidey puzzle out of the way in the beginning, and then get stuck back into it again. Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do the rest of the week. Maybe we'll do a second Ripper stream I don't know, we'll see how we feel. But yeah, so and then yeah, I need to figure out what to play next. Like I say, I have a couple of things. I was said as well that Call of War is installed, which is also an option, but I'm kind of getting the RPG itch again, but we'll see. I'll have a look through my library and just see what I feel like, see what jumps out at me, and be like, yeah, play me. Yeah, they only made the one game in this series. The publishers, developers, Midway, they were around for a little while after this game, but they eventually went bust. So they did. So I'm not sure what happened to the rest of their IPs and stuff. There is another game, Replacement Killer. Oh, what the kid? When did that come? I didn't know he had another game. I have to check it out. Let me have a Google here. Replacement Killer. Or is... Oh, the movie. Oh, right, it's just a movie. Yeah. I've seen this one. I think I've seen this one actually. Have I? The cover looks familiar. Maybe it's on my wish list or my watch list actually. To see. Did I watch this one? I can't remember. No, I think I put it on my list to watch, but I never ever got around to it. Thought I had a game. Let's have a look. John Woo games. I wonder if there's any others pop up. No. Stranglehold's the only one. I enjoyed that. It was good. I don't know what I enjoyed more, Time Shift or this. I think I maybe like Time Shift a little bit more. There's just like a little bit more variety in the gameplay, but this is still a ton of fun with the arcade, sure. Played in Matrix PS2. Ah, yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I had that one back in the day. Yeah. Were there a couple of Matrix games, I think, wasn't there? Or... didn't they do like some sort of like tech demo thing involving the new involving the Matrix like a year or two ago or something like that? Was it for like a new card or something like that? I can't remember, but like, or a new engine or something. But there was like a Matrix sort of demo thing knocking about a few years ago. I think it was Enter the Matrix was the subtitle for the Matrix game, wasn't it? Was it? I don't know how many Matrix games there were. Little messages to their family here. Oh, thank yous. Sometimes there's... Finally, a very special thanks to all our friends and family who put up with the many late nights and weekends we all spent making this game. There we go. Yeah, enter the matrix. There we go. Excellent. So, as I was saying, yeah, you can go to this little unlock. Oh, you can you chapter select? I think you can. Yeah, the marketplace, Tau Zero, the mega restaurant, Zakharov's penthouse, Chicago History Museum, the slums of Kowloon, and Wong's estate. Yeah, must be able to chapter select. There's the online. We're not logging in or creating an creating an account. I don't even think the servers are still a thing anymore anyway with these. The walled city. Here's the unlock shop. So
Come in, my friend.
there's the man. So you've got this little art gallery, the video gallery, and multiplayer. You can unlock lots of characters. Not that we can play it, but you can buy the man himself, John Woo, to play as in multiplayer. A few different versions of Tequila, some random thugs and goons, and whatnot. John Woo. The art gallery, which is abandoned levels. Let's take a look at this.
Interesting decision.
Ooh. Looked like they had a little bit more. Because the second level we're kind of like on some rafts and boats and stuff like that, but it looked like on some islands, but it looked like they had maybe a little bit more to explore on the actual land itself. Because they're kind of just on like floating shacks. Some sort of rail yard. Yeah, this looks so cool. This looks really good. The actual level in the islands here, like I say, you're mostly just running around like little shacks on the water and then like a few boats. But it'd be cool to actually like kind of fight along the cliffs or something like that, or in the towns maybe. Fallout 3, yeah, this does think about like Fallout. This one with the trains. It does have a. Wong's estate. We've got a little treat coming up at the end here that I'll show you guys. They're quite nice concept art actually. I like this. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Yeah, because this is the level with the that was in it, like relates to the island, so it's all kind of like you're only in the docks for like 2 minutes. This level's nothing like this. The level's more like this, just run around these kind of shacks. Chill music.
A fine choice.
The mega restaurant this level was good. Hell yeah, it's concept art time. Welcome in, Primeval. We just finished the game. We just beat the last couple of levels there. So, look at this groovy statue. So we're just having a look at some of the goodies in the unlock menu. Back when games, you know, gave you little things to look at, and we're kind of proud to show off the behind the scenes and the making of. You know, the style points that you unlock that you earn through the game you can use to unlock like concept art videos and like PvP characters and stuff, which is really neat. Back in the day when yeah, games like to do this kind of stuff. But I hope your day is going well, lad. Hope things are good. Hope things are good.
Good choice.
Sakarov's penthouse. This boss battle was a little bit annoying. Was it a short game? Yeah, it was. It's only like about 5 or 6 hours to be honest. I think we just played about an hour and a half to finish the last 2 levels. It's pretty short, but to be honest, I think it's. I was saying just as we finished it there, I think it's like a really good length actually. Because any longer, I think it would have got a bit more tedious, and a bit, you know, just a bit repetitive. I think it's just like, it is short, but like it's just, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's just enough, and it's just a fun little arcade shooter. Yeah, it's just the right length, not too little and not too much. It's just a pretty well paced overall, to be honest. This level was really annoying for the boss fight because he set up all these laser beams around the house, and you couldn't actually damage him. You had to actually just chase him through the laser beams until you got to like the end of the maze, kind of, and then you could damage him. And then, funny enough, actually, he jumps in a helicopter turret at the end of the fight, and you have to blow up another helicopter. But you can just like unload your gun into him, and it doesn't do anything because you have to actually advance the wow, that's cool. Advance the scene forward to actually be able to damage him. Back when they cared. You got a big soda. Oh, what kind of drink have you got? Oh wow, look at this. My kid would love this. Were there dinosaurs in the game? This is the museum level. The Chicago Museum. So they have a dinosaur exhibit, and you can like run along the dinosaur bones and stuff, and like jump off them and fight in like a fossil arena. Imagine like there were actual like Jurassic Park shit. What's next on the game list? To be honest, that's what we're kind of just deciding. I do want to get back into like into the RPGs. I've got either Morrowind or like the really OG Divinity games, Beyond or Divine Divinity. But I'm really enjoying going back into the shooters at the minute. As I said the other week, I've got Call of Juarez installed, so maybe that might be the next game. And again, it's not a long one. Like, I've been able to complete Time Shift and Stranglehold here both in like 2 streams, so it's nice actually having like kind of stuff I can like get through and finish fairly quickly.
There you go.
But I would like to have like a little bit of a longer ongoing RPG and like kind of hop between these things and play them in between. I did say as well, we never actually finished BioShock Infinite, so I should really hop back on that at some point. Check out this dude. So maybe we'll do it in the DLC. Not sure. This guy's ugly. That remove Morrowind. Yeah, Morrowind is on the list. I don't know. I think maybe BioShock or Call of Juarez, something like that, might be like the next shooter, and then I need to decide which RPG to start. Because regardless, they're going to be long. I think Morrowind might be the longest that I could choose from, but let's see. Gothic is good. It's getting a remake. Wow, this almost looks like a photograph. Yeah, this is getting a remake, but I do want to play like the classic because I like playing the OG versions of stuff. You watched all the Gothic in Polish. Funny, we were actually just talking earlier about like voice acting in different languages. Call of Juarez. You want me to play card? Like, yeah, okay. I have Call of Juarez installed, so we will we'll play that as our next shooter. A video gallery, character prototypes. Yo, Taco Dude, what's up? Welcome in. No, I probably will
Congratulations.
I will probably finish up very soon. I'm just gonna just showing off like kind of the unlock stuff here. How'd the rest of Stalker go, dude? Yeah, I got Call of Juarez installed, so like I'll probably play it as my next shooter. And it is fun. Yeah, we can play that. We can play Call of Juarez. We can play the Call of Juarez series. So we can. I've got them all on GOG. I think got them on a bundle for like a few quid. They weren't too dear. Crimson Desert came out and it reminds you of Gothic. Yeah, I've been playing Crimson Desert actually. It's a funny one. It's definitely a funny one. It does take a lot of time to get into, and you really have to like kind of pay attention, and there's like a lot of different systems and a lot of information the game throws at you, so you kind of have to just take your time to digest it all. I think trying to rush in and being impatient and not giving the game the time it deserves, I don't think you'll enjoy it. But I haven't played it an awful lot, but I think that yeah, I'm still like in the first town. I've played it for a good few hours, and I'm just taking my time, exploring the world, getting used to everything, and it's not too bad. The exploration is really fun. The combat's pretty good, and story hasn't really kicked off a lot yet, so I can't comment a whole lot on it. But yeah, it's kind of one of those games, a little bit maybe like Red Dead 2, where you kind of just like take your time and enjoy the ride kind of thing, you know. It's not kind of to be rushed. I think that's where a lot of the complaints are coming from it too. A lot of people are kind of rushing, getting a bit frustrated. The controls there's a lot of controls and they're quite tricky to remember them all, but you know, again, it's just kind of take your time. I actually think it plays better on the keyboard. Also, I played a lot of Black Desert online, and that was with the keyboard, so kind of like slightly familiar with the DNA of it, but yeah, I think it plays pretty well on the keyboard. To be honest, I think it's probably a bit better choice. It's a really good video we're gonna watch here, by the way. How to make an origami crane. Got a little advert going to start in a minute, so I might just let the advert run, and then so Stalker went good, did the usual resupply runs at the end while you were yapping, went to X16, and that was fun. Nice. Do you think you've a lot left of that of Gamma? You've been playing it for a little while now, haven't you? And how do you find it compared to like the original Stalkers, I guess? You saw some climbing, which looks like Assassin's Creed, just trying to understand what the game is. Didn't hear about it until release and everyone is playing. Yeah, there's a lot of climbing. Yeah, you can climb pretty much anything. It is a big, massive, open world RPG with really awesome action combat. It has got a lot of... I think it was originally designed to be another MMO because they made Black Desert Online, which is an MMO, so there is like a lot of stuff that might remind you like of MMO kind of gameplay. Like there's a lot of different things you can do, a lot of life stuff, you know, and fishing, trading, you know, horse taming. There's all sorts of like dozens of life skills and stuff you can do, but um, it's kind of just about, I think, just exploring this massive world, you know. Um, it's basically like a single player Black Desert Online. I don't know if I really played very much like it outside of like Black Desert, because it is quite MMO like, but um, it doesn't like it doesn't feel like I'm playing, you know, it doesn't make much sense, but it doesn't feel like I'm playing an MMO, but it's like more closer to like an MMO than maybe like something like The Witcher or something, if that makes sense. I've got a little advert starting, but we'll carry on for a wee bit after the advert and just chill out for a bit. Not exactly sure how much you still have left. You've explored 11 out of 33 zones, so exploration wise, about a third done. Story wise, around halfway. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, it's really fun watching the Gamma. It's so different. It's so different from the original things. I guess it's a big fantasy world. To me, Crimson Desert feels like Crimson Desert feels like oh, no worries, Croc. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Good to see you, lad. And yeah, we're gonna play on Wednesday. Me and Croc gonna carry on with Ripper. So if you want to hang out for that, feel free. Yeah. Crimson Desert feels like Dragon's Dogma, and also like a hodgepodge of like every major open world game that released in the past 10. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of systems. Your impressions of the game business streams is that the story does not grasp you at all. Hearing the story is light, barely there, but the amount of open world fun you can have is pretty fun. Yeah, I feel like I haven't. A lot of people say the story is quite weak in the beginning, but it does pick up a bit later. But the main focus is not really the story; it's kind of like the exploration of the world. To be honest, like there are a ton of systems in the game, but I feel like it's more like yeah, it just is more just like kind of a single player Black Desert Online almost. Like there's a lot of it feels quite familiar. Um, that's as close as I can make it. Is yeah, it's kind of just like Black Desert, but what time is it anyway? Morrowind is like a 90-hour game. I know. It take me 90 years to finish. It's 11 o'clock. It's kind of late. Should we play a little bit of Hotline Miami in a minute? Just to chill out for an hour? I don't know, should we? Yo, Turtle Dude, what's up, man? I was just waiting for this advert to finish, and then I'm going to show you the amazing video here, and then should we play an hour of Hotline Miami? Yeah, we're good, man. What's up? How's your night going? We just finished John Woo's Stranglehold, and now we're just yapping a bit in the bar. There's nice chill jazz in the background. But yeah, I think it plays closest to probably Black Desert. Maybe Dragon's Dogma. I don't know. It does have a few systems like Dragon's Dogma, but there is a lot more like life stuff in the game that you can do that you can't do in Dragon's Dogma. Like with the trading and the kind of crafting and the mount taming and just all the dozens of other systems that you just like life sort of skills that you don't get in Dragon's Dogma. Right, here is my snake, I'm not kidding. Here's how to make a paper crane by Mr. Master Origami. I don't know why they put this in the game, but here you go.
Hello, my name's Jonathan, and I'm going to show you how to make an origami crane.
Hi, Jonathan.
You're going to need a square piece of paper,
We should all do this.
And fold it in half.
We should all make origami
In
cranes.
half again.
Hmm.
And then one last time. Open it back up. We're going to take these corners and fold them in.
Look at the branded paper. They've got Stranglehold on their A4 office paper.
And we're going to take these bottom edges where it's open and fold them in to make a kite shape. Do that for the other side as well. Now that you have your kite, fold down the top,
I think a cameraman could like
fold it the other way as well,
blow it a bit better. Like try and keep the
and open up all your flaps
the
back to the square.
the paper in the
bottom.
center of the focus.
And pull it up, fold it into a diamond shape.
They need a tripod.
Just like so.
I want to see your paper cranes after this.
Now we have two flaps along the bottom. We're going to fold in those sides.
Is that how long it took you to finish Morrowind, Taco? 90 hours?
Now we're going to take those flaps and fold them up and in. Once you have that crease there, open the side.
I'm sure I could watch this video like 10 times and still not be able to do this. Like,
Do the same for the other side.
it's a pretty cool skill, to be fair.
Now we fold down a little head. And fold down the wings. And there's your paper crane.
There you go. Thanks, Jonathan. My one doesn't look like it. Yeah, this would be mine here. Just, you know, just, that's what mine would end up like. Early pre-visualization of the spin attack. Let's have a look at this.
Good job.
Spin attack. Premise. Spin attack is one of the most fun things in this game. It's just like an instant kill on everybody in the room. Nice. Yeah. What else do we have to unlock? Standoff promo. Teaser trailer used to promote the game. Pre-vis of the Mexican standoffs.
Interesting decision.
Another really fun mechanic. But yeah, it's getting a little bit late to do anything else now tonight, I think, and I'll probably hop off and do a wee bit. Whoa, his shotgun's just like clipped through his whole torso. This is a bit different than what we actually get in the actual game, because you're more just dodging bullets like side to side, rather than actually like spinning around people and stuff. Yeah, the shotgun. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit late to do anything else tonight, but yeah, go off, do a wee bit of admin, I think, and then just sort some things out before bed. Stranglehold gameplay prototype using the PsyOps engine. Did you get? I'm sure you guys played Psyops. You probably have Primeval. I'm pretty sure you played it. Seems like the kind of thing you play. Dude, I want this game. Like, give me this game. Yeah. Complete concept built in a log. I know, it's not. I love this shit. Like, I love seeing all these wee behind the scenes things like this that we don't get really these days anymore. That is way good. That must have been their like spin move thing. That's so cool. Mercenaries is ace, dude. That was one of my favorite games to play back on the Xbox. I love just messing around in that game so much. Like the freedom it gave you kind of just to do whatever you wanted. Ooh, level prototypes. Oh, we already watched that one. Yeah, Mercenaries was ace, dude.
A fine choice.
Yeah, prototype for the game built with our the Psyops engine. Yeah. Yeah, I used to remember like flying helicopters on top of like the big buildings and then just like RPGing enemy patrols as they were driving like along the roads below you, and then like they could never reach you like up on top of the skyscrapers and stuff. So good. Have you played it kind of recently? Did you stream Mercenaries or anything, or is it on your YouTube channel or that? Let's see if I can get a copy running sometime. It's a great game. Oh, that video, that Psyops thing was way cool. We might as well. We've watched pretty much all of it. Like, we might as well see what's left. Nah, I just came to mind while looking. Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, look at some. Zakharov's mansion. Yeah, this was the really cool level, but it's such an annoying boss fight in here. Hey, there's the Midway. Yeah, the publisher's building. The Midway. Of course. There's the museum level. This is the museum level with like the dino exhibit there. You could run along their like tails and up their bones and up the spines and whatnot. So yeah, the fucking coolest concept art was for these dinosaurs that I think they had, and it was only like a tiny portion of the game. I think they just had fun drawing dinosaurs. They've been drawing shitty slums and rickety rafts and whatnot. They're like, fucking hell, yeah, let's draw some dinosaurs and have some fun. I think.
That's good.
Dinosaurs. Oh, this bit we have to protect the jazz band. The band are playing in the middle of the restaurant here, and there's a huge ass gunfight, and you have to make sure at least one of them survives to the end of the gunfight. And they're sitting playing the sax and everything, and the piano and not in the middle of it all. Absolute heroes. boss fight in this room was quite tricky actually. Russian guy with a big machine gun. So he just blows up like all your cover. So you're always like, you have to constantly keep rotating around the arena, up and down a floor, because he just shreds all the pillars, and then eventually he starts throwing grenades and blowing up the top floor as well. So you have less room to rotate and hide from his gunfire. That was the first point where the game got actually really tricky. Dinosaurs, and then we've got their promo video here. Let's buy this.
There you go.
Standoff promo. Anybody remember this trailer from back in the day? Funny. I think that's everything. Yeah, do you want to see their little zip line? The fun they had in the office with the zip lines. That was a shitty situation. So many new IPs came out back then compared to now. I know, didn't they? Like, yeah, there were a lot of like really good shooters and stuff back then too. In that sort of Xbox 360 era, that I don't know. I feel like, yeah, they were just more willing to take a chance on things or whatever, or I don't know, just come up with new ideas and stuff. Like there's, yeah, tons of shooters. I think the thing is as well, like a lot of it was also an era where there were like a couple of really huge shooters too, like the COD games and Halo and stuff like that kind of buried any other, like a lot of action games and stuff compared to that and whatnot, you know, kind of, I guess, get buried under the hype of the those bigger shooters. But there was looking back on these things, these old games and that, they were actually, I think a lot of them are way better than they were given credit for back in the day. So yeah, that's the Unlock Shop. That's John Woo's Stranglehold. People are afraid to innovate, they just want to get their chance of fame and then copy the popular and famous titles. Yeah, there's definitely, you can definitely, looking back, see trend, like just trends, and there, I think there were a lot of like zombies were a big trend for a while, weren't they? Like every other game was like a zombie game, and then like survival crafting games, kind of like the stuff like Rust and Conan and Minecraft, all those kind of games were like a thing. And then you started getting your battle royales, like when PUBG came out and that, and then everybody was trying to make battle royales, and then everybody was making arena shooters like Overwatch and stuff, and it's like, yeah. But yeah, grasping the new tech, which is a creative time, yeah, from the PS1 and 64, yeah. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. There's still new IPs coming out, but yeah, we talk about this often, I think. But I don't know. It's a different era as well, like you say, that just the hype and the publicity and stuff around things and all, like the whole industry and space is just in such a different way than what it was. And when I think because of all the internet and stuff we have now, like I feel like maybe like there's too many opinions on things. Maybe my shitty opinion is that there's probably too many opinions on things now. People, you know, and people should just shut up and people should just make the games they want to make, and people should play the games they want to play. But as people are not always making the games that they want to make, and they're probably listening to people they shouldn't play, and then people are probably trying to change games into things that they just shouldn't be or don't need to be. Usually the stuff that is more the hype category, they get advertised so loudly, and they're always say, yeah, for sure. A lot of games that are probably like mediocre, but you know, yeah, they just get the good publicity these days, don't they? They get the advertisement, they get on YouTube, they get on Twitch or whatever, and but then yeah, and then people are kind of making games just. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, people are just making games just to follow a trend or you know, chase the hype or whatever, more so than I feel like they did back in the day. And then, yeah, I don't know. And then sometimes I think people are they make games, but then they're listening to the wrong. I feel like sometimes they're listening to like the wrong forums and stuff. Like, I used to play like a lot of Rainbow Six Siege back in the day, and that I really enjoyed that game, but then the developers were only listening to like the 0.1% of players, like the esports players, you know, and they were fixing and tweaking the game for and only basically listening to the criticisms and the feedback from the esports players, which is like the tiniest portion of their player base, and making it like generally quite unfun for the rest of the like the actual people just playing the game for fun and not for money and whatnot. And you know, just things like that. I feel like, you know, stop listening to the, I don't know, just whatever. The worst era was right before self-publishing and hybrid funding models. Like, yeah, a lot of games were getting really homogenized, and then these were limited to basically like 2D pixel shit. That's right, yeah. An era of early access, you never know if the game is actually coming out or not. It's one big gamba all, exactly. Yeah, hype is crazy. It's like the bestseller book just needs to sell even if it's not very good. Exactly, yeah. And that's the thing as well, yeah. Those Kickstarter areas and stuff and early access, like there's so much just crap. And there's another one very recently there, wasn't there? An MMO, Ashes of Creation, which was on Kickstarter for years, and this was an era where there was like a ton of MMOs that were on Kickstarter. There was like Ashes of Creation, Crowfall, there was like Chronicles of Illyria, all that kind of stuff. The most overhyped, overpromised, just bullshit. And it's kind of stuff like this is all the stuff that sounds way too good to be true. And it's like, none of this is ever going to come out. And what do you know? Chronicles of Illyria, the fucking scam, and the CEO or whatever was just like running off with money. Crowfall came out and got shut down in like 2 days. And Ashes of Creation was like everybody's next big thing they were banking on. And yeah, it came onto early access on Steam fairly recently. And then a few months after that, yeah, the whole thing's canned and being shut down. And they were taking money for fucking years for that game. You know, and then Starfield, another, not Starfield, Star Citizen, another shite that's just been taking money from people for years and years and years is never going to come out. Shit like that. All these massively overhyped, overpromised, like massively multiplayer games that are just literally just stealing people's money. I mean, I guess it's not stealing because they're consenting to it, but they're living in a fantasy that this shit's actually ever going to come out. But I guess they're getting something technically playable and getting a demo or whatever. But I mean, it's just garbage, man, isn't it? They're just thieving your money, and the shit never comes out. But at the end of the day, you usually have information from the net world, word of mouth. If an early access game has enough content right now to justify dropping the money, yeah, like I would never really get an early access game unless the only time I've ever got anything on early access, I think, was from Larian Studios, because I feel like from their track record. They're they're very open about their development process, and they're always posting updates and newsletters and videos and everything regarding the status and the progress and whatnot. So I felt like I didn't mind with that because they have a good track record and they're very transparent. But yeah, most of the time these days it's just a gamble, isn't it? Pyramid scheme games, exactly. Pyramid schemes. Yeah, all those MMOs that were coming out there, like, yeah, it was yeah, I think it was a New World is being shut down as well, isn't it? The Amazon one. Well, they're not making any more content for the game. Oh, the last like expansion or update or whatever that came out was like the last piece of thing the last thing they're ever doing with the game, and then apparently the servers are staying open until the end of the year, and then I think after that they're probably gonna shut it down. I never played it, but like it's just another, one for the MMO graveyard that they just come and go as as quick as they arrive, they disappear. They are the hugest scams of all time. They are, yeah. The world's peak was Stranglehold bad. Probably was. Yeah. Man, what a shambles that game was. The last thing I pre-ordered was Aliens Fireteam Elite. The player base began to dwindle out. Yeah, probably after about 2 weeks. It was a shame because it had like a excuse me. Yeah, it had the concept there, but I guess it just wasn't engaging enough to retain the player base. At least it was worse than what was it? Colonial Marines. Remember that one? Was that a Gearbox game? Colonial Marines. Was that a Randy Pitchford job? I have a feeling it was, wasn't it? Seen a lot of Josh Strife Hayes vids talking about them. About the MMO scams. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was a Randy Pitchford. He's a big slug too, isn't he? He's a big... Yeah. can't trust that, man. Gearbox, yeah. I like this music. This is chill. I feel like I'm just in the bar, just chilling. My buddies, like, this is good. John Woo here, just serving us up some tequila. Even though I hate tequila, but Siggy's on the go. That'll be better pay because he's got a gun on the counter. You have a co-op playthrough of the Colonial Marines, but you can't play in solo. Yeah, that was a shambles, wasn't it? That was a shambles. What was the when did it come out? Is there one that came out 2009, the Aliens vs Predator? I think that was that published by Sega, that one, I think? It was a good one. Where you could play as Alien, Predator, or the Marine. You had like 3 campaigns. And then you had like the three team multiplayer as well. They had like Predators, Aliens, and Marines fighting each other multiplayer, and they all had like their strengths and weaknesses. It was really fun. That was a good one. And then going back to bad ones, do you remember there was the Predator Hunting Grounds, wasn't it? That was like remember that game, another shitty shamble of a game, that Evolve thing, where you were like the team of 4 guys hunting the monster or whatever, like the dinosaurs or whatever, but they made it like a Predator game, kind of like that, where you were like a team. I think you were a team of a few people, and then one person played as like the Predator. So yeah, but that was a shambles of a game too. I don't think that lasted very long. I think it was free on Epic after like a month, so it was. Yeah. But yeah. You remember reading that the aliens AI in Colonial Marines was completely broken because of its typo. I love it. QA team just. Yeah. I wonder, did they know? And they're just like, ah, whatever. They're gonna buy it anyway. And when the typo was fixed, it worked again. Oh, really? What? You can like, you can go in and fix the code. What? People fix the code themselves? That's hilarious. Well, this has been chill. Yeah, they can jump and do better behavior. Ah. Is QB in to level up? What's up, dude?
Good luck, Inspector.
Hey, welcome in, dude. We're actually just about to head off shortly here. We just been yapping. We finished a while ago. We finished a good half hour or so ago, and we've just been yapping. Oh, there's more extras. Oh, trailers. Let's watch these before we go. Black Site Area 51. This is good. And then Wheelman. That's the Vin Diesel game, isn't it? Let's watch Black Site Area 51 trailer. We're going to play this game on stream at some point. Wheelman, you remember Wheelman? Yeah, I think it's the Vin Diesel one, isn't it? Our worst nightmares have become reality. I remember this, actually. Yeah. I thought this game really hard. I thought this was quite a difficult game. Maybe I was a noob though. Coming fall 2007. We're only 20 years late. He wanted to do a movie that got cancelled. But then sure he did the Fast and the Furious films, which is probably that's what he wanted to do, really, wasn't it? I guess he kind of got his wish with the Fast films. Is this Area 51 related to the PS2? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, Black Site Area 51. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Is it? Or is it a sequel? Yeah, it's a sequel to that one, isn't it? Because it's like it's just Area 51, isn't it? Is the like PS2 OG Xbox title? I think it's the same kind of deal. Here's Wheelman. Fucking ridiculous. Vin Diesel is the Wheelman. Oh, I love it. To next generation consoles and PC. Oh, so good. So good. Next generation. That's it, and then just the credits. Yeah, maybe we'll see what we can do with the Area 51 games. Maybe we'll see if we can get these going on stream at some point as well. Crazy how some stuff flies under the radar. I know, I forgot about these. I love this, like, they have these little things in these old games. fun little trip down memory lane it's been tonight. New generation consoles. Yeah, because what 360 was what 2005 or 6 or something like that, wasn't it? And this came out in 7, so yeah, it was still fairly early into the life cycle of the game or the generation. Was Whaleman cancelled? No, the game came out, but I think it was the movie. The movie was cancelled or whatever. But then he did like the Fast and Furious films, so I guess that kind of made up for it. Will we play the real deal since we played the Asian Max Payne? We will. We will. That is on my never-ending list of stuff to play. Max Payne is the OG or the OG Max Paynes are on there because I know they're doing they're doing a remake of them as well. But I'm gonna play the originals. They're on the list someday. But you should try and speedrun it. Go for it. Let's have a look. I could play it in like 20 minutes glitchless. Let's have a quick look actually at Max Payne. What's the fastest time on it here? Any percentage? 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes is the any percentage. Number one time, isn't it? Yeah. 40 minutes and 20 seconds. It'd be good to see. I think realistically it was 30 minutes. Dude, you should speedrun it. You could go for, yeah, time it. You could go for the number one speedrun on speedrun.com. So you could. Yeah, do that, dude. That'd be awesome. You should totally do that. There's 486 runs logged on it, yeah, and the top one is 40 minutes. I think you should give it a go. A never-ending list of stuff, ain't that the truth? That is the truth. We will never run out of games to play. Let me just close Mr. Wu here, and then we can see the mess behind me as we log off for tonight. But yeah, that's been fun. I think we've been yapping longer than it actually took to finish the last couple of levels. You never did it official or timed it properly. You just had to play it like 4 or 5 times to unlock all the difficulties. Ah man, you should totally do it. Set up a timer on stream and go and go for the 40 minute. Try and beat a 40-minute speedrun. Looks like it's around 40 minutes to an hour is about the average for the top 20 here that I can see. But yeah, so Wednesday night starting around 9 o'clock UK time, me and Croc are going to play some more of Ripper, and we should have that finished up on 1 or 2 streams, so we may try and finish it this week. And then yeah, I think the next shooter we'll play is Call of Juarez. And in the meantime I'll decide on like what RPG to start. But yeah, that's about it. I wonder if anybody's online. That's funny. I spent more time actually yapping. I should have did a just chatting stream. I loved watching those videos and stuff though, going through that unlock extras menu and that in the game now. That was really fun. Is anybody playing? Probably nobody playing Stranglehold. There's not. Nah, nobody's playing Stranglehold. I love it. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. It'd be nice just hanging out, chatting in the jazz bar. Let's see if anybody's online. Not many people. Sean the Bomb. We rated Sean the Bomb last time. He's chill. We rated him last time. What's he playing actually? More Final Fantasy X. Um, what's she playing? World of Warcraft. Valheim. Let's raid Kaiser. We haven't raided Kaiser for a while. No Max Payne streamers either. Number one Max Payne streamer, Taco. Do the speed runs, become number one. Then you can go on like Games Done Quick and do your like super quick Max Payne speed run as well. Actually, what's the any percentage speed run? Oh, no, with no major glitches. If you don't glitch it, the top time is 53 minutes and 20 seconds. That's any percentage with no major glitches. But yeah, if you I guess if you glitch it at some things, you can get it down a bit more. Then that would be a strat. Do record speedrun and then apply for Java Remedy. Yeah, and you can give us a scoop on the next Alan Wake, Kim. You, Thorgrim, too. What's up, man? Good to see you, lad. We're actually just about to head off. We finished Mr. Woo Woo's Stranglehold. Yes, we did. We didn't have that long left. We only had about an hour and a half or so. Yeah, sorry, we only had about like an hour and a half, maybe, at the last two missions. It's quite short, and then I think we spent more time just yapping and looking at all the collectibles and extras and behind the scenes and stuff. But poor Kulai. uh, but yeah, hope you're having a good one, lad. I'm just checking out someone to raid. I think we might go and raid Kaiser, who's playing Valheim. I think he's still on. He's still online. I think he's on an ad break. I'll just wait for it to finish, and then we'll go and say hello. Because yeah, we haven't raided Kaiser for a while. Yeah, he's just started playing Valheim. Oh, he's back. He's back. It's 1:35. Yeah, it's late for you Finns, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's been really fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, Wednesday night, we're gonna continue with Ripper. If you wanna come and say hello and watch us fail miserably at some puzzles and watch some cheesy ass acting and just have a bit of a laugh. And otherwise, yeah, have a great night, and yeah, I'm sure I'll see you guys around on your streams as well at some point through the week. Oh, he's just been challenged to do some push-ups, has he? Yeah. Right. See you guys later. Have a good night.